bondIT is an independent portfolio construction technology provider for fixed income. An incredibly robust optimization engine leveraging machine learning is at the core of the bondIT platform, as well as key functionality such as the game-changing advanced laddering capabilities we'll show you now. If we're constructing a new portfolio, bondIT gives us the ability to select an optimal portfolio with a cash flow ladder. We can choose any name for the portfolio and investment amount, and then select from the global universe of bonds a sub-universe from which to construct the portfolio from. Here we have selected today's portfolio to be constructed from the US investment-grade corporate universe of bonds, but the possibilities are endless and include multiple currencies and bond universes globally. bondIT is data agnostic, built to leverage any alternative, market, proprietary data you would like to utilize. Next, we can choose our target optimization, where the bondIT algos really shine, from a variety of target functions. We could select maximize yield, minimize duration, maximize rating, minimize standard deviation, and even a host of others not shown here, such as maximize ESG quality. For today's portfolio, we'll select maximize yield. We then have portfolio targets we can set, such as portfolio yield and portfolio credit rating. We can skip portfolio yield, since we're maximizing the yield as our optimization, but we can select to bring the credit rating of the portfolio up to a target of A-. And then we get to the advanced laddering, where we can select almost an infinite number of details for this particular portfolio. Starting with the maturity for the ladder, here 5 years, but could be any number of years that you can imagine. The start date denotes the first payment for the ladder, here beginning 1 year from today. And the cash flow frequency can be annual, semi-annual, quarterly, even monthly, if we'd like. For this portfolio, let's bring frequency to semi-annual, but you can imagine the possibilities. For cash flow type, we could choose principal and interest payments, principal only. For this portfolio, let's choose principal and interest payments. And lastly, we can select the number of bonds for the ladder and in turn the portfolio, here at 20 to 30 bonds. Below the ladder parameters, we see here a table where we can set detailed cash flow requirements per period, either by cash flow amount or by percent of cash flow. All of our inputs can be completely bespoke and all run based on the ladder parameters and the optimization target that we've already chosen. At the portfolio level, these are all the portfolio parameters, but we can jump to bond level detail in the constraints window. We can start by ratings buckets, where we can choose to exclude certain buckets or set maximum thresholds, such as 25% for triple Bs. If we wanted to, we could also set minimum weights for any bucket, such as a minimum of 25% weighting or higher in single A's, double A's, or any that we want. bondIT optimization engine is built so that any mathematical input that would make sense for a portfolio manager or advisor workflow can be implemented with as much granularity as the PM or advisor would desire. Next, we see that the duration section has already been pre-populated with the final maturity we set while setting up the ladder at the portfolio level. We can then move to percent per issuer, where we can set a maximum of 5% to ensure nice diversification across a portfolio. For this portfolio, we'll choose to have the currency be completely US dollar, but we could choose to have any mix across any number of currencies and can do that also with simple one-click functionality. We can then select country of issuance following the same idea, where we can set weightings across all, exclude certain higher risk jurisdictions, and really get as granular as we'd like. We can make sure for this portfolio that it's completely fixed coupon to make the laddering as clean as possible. And then move to sectors where we can set weightings across all for diversification, choose to exclude any sectors, and really, again, get as granular with our workflow as we'd like. Bond limits look at market-based characteristics such as price and yield. For example, we can take the maximum dollar price to 118. And liquidity scores and amount outstanding minimums. For instance, we can set a minimum amount outstanding of 500 million for this portfolio to ensure nice liquidity in each bond. We can skip the advanced fields and simply click generate, and our work is done, and the bondIT optimization engine will go to work constructing the portfolio. While it is generating the portfolio, we're now seeing our My Portfolios page, where across the firm can monitor and analyze all of our existing portfolios, and everything that you see can be configured based on firm-specific views, for instance, yield to maturity, ESG scores, anything we'd like to see here. We see in the top right, with the toaster, our portfolio has already been successfully generated. The speed of the bondIT engine is stunning and allows for real-time engagement across your fixed income workflows. At the top of the screen, we can see that the portfolio was constructed adhering to all of our targets and constraints. If it wasn't, bondIT would solve anyway and generate the portfolio while notifying us of which targets and constraints were broken. Here we can see all of our top-level targets, and we can see that we achieved a very nice optimized yield while adhering to our target portfolio credit rating of A-. We see the cash flow graph for 2 years, and then the risk and analytics across the portfolio, and all of this can be exported to PDF. Then we get to the bond list with the makeup of each line item in this portfolio. There's a lot of functionality throughout this page and the rest of the platform that we look forward to showing you in a demo, but one final thing we wanted to show you in this video is the exact cash flow distributions here, where we adhered to each of the desired laddered cash flows. We hope that you enjoyed this brief look at the advanced laddering functionality in the bondIT platform. We look forward to showing you the full platform functionality in a demo. Please visit our website at bonditglobal.com or contact us at info@bonditglobal.com. We look forward to speaking soon, showing you a live demo, and in the meantime, take care and all the best.